What's up, everybody out there? How y'all doing? So today, talking about ZTE. ZTE came out with a new phone today. It's called the ZTE AXON M. So what is the AXON M? So it looks like ZTE came out with a foldable phone, a new phone that's foldable. It's not the first phone that's been out that's foldable, but it's the first phone of 2017 that's a foldable display. Let's talk about this phone a little bit. I just wanted to talk to you guys, see what your thoughts were. Drop your comments in the box, in the comment box down below. But yeah, let's talk about this phone and you know, what your thoughts on it. I give you my thoughts on it. So let's just give you a little rundown on the specs. So the ZTE AXON M, it has two 5.2 foldable displays. They're at 1080p LCD with Gorilla Glass 5. Performance-wise, they're using the last year's technology, so a Snapdragon 821, 4 gigabytes of RAM, and it has a micro SD card slot, expandable up to 256 gigs. It's running Android 7.1.2. Cameras, so we got two cameras, one in the front, one in the rear, 20 megapixels, 1.8. Let's see, 1.8 aperture, just a basic camera. Let me see. So it's capable of slow motion, powerful dual LED, dual image stabilization for photo and video. So it's a basic camera, got a 20 megapixels, so high megapixels, but just seems like a basic camera. Does have a 3.5 millimeter headphone jack. These days, phones they don't have the 3.5 millimeter headphone jacks. You could thank Apple for that. And actually, Google followed them as well with the Pixel 2. Silly. Why get rid of that headphone jack? But anyways, dual speaker support. Let me see what else. Any other goodies on here? No. So it looked like a basic phone. But the catch to this phone, but the unique part about this phone, it is foldable. So like I said, it's two 5.2 inch screens, and you can fold the phone like this or fold it back out. I'll throw some pictures up of it so you can see what it looked like. I'm pretty sure you guys already seen it, but the phone itself, like I said, it's foldable. You can use it in multiple ways. You can use it as a tablet when it's totally open. You can use it as a tent. Or you fold it like this and set it on the table. One person can sit on one side and the other person sit on the other side, and you can both watch like a movie or play a game. And there's other modes that you can use with that foldable display. I would say the bad thing, I'm not going to say the bad thing, but the thing I don't like about the phone is the bezels. It has thick bezels. We're in 2017. A lot of phones are going bezel-less, so more screen, smaller body, and the phone is kind of thick. It's thick, it's chunky, and it's using last year's technology, the Snapdragon 821. Is that a good processor? Yeah, it's a good processor, but it's last year's technology. So I don't like the bezels. It's thick, last year's technology. What else? It's using LCD. I mean, it'll be nice to maybe get AMOLED, but LCD. Maybe that's to save on battery. Let's talk about the battery a little bit. So the battery has 3,180 milliamps. So standby time of 290 hours and talk of 28. What is that? 28 hours? 28.7 hours. So all right. So it's a decent battery. It looks like a pretty good battery. So let's see how that battery lasts with two screens, especially if you're using it for multitasking, which you can use the phone for when you fold it. With the two screens, you can use one screen for YouTube, the other screen for like email, or if you're on Facebook and YouTube, and you all the different combinations. So that's cool about that. Like I said, you can use it as a tablet, or two people can watch a movie. There's a lot of functionality with it, but I think the design of it is somewhat dated because of the bezels and its thick. It'd have been nice if it had been, the bezels would have been thinner, and the screen maybe use AMOLED or something like that. But that's just my thoughts on it. Now, who is this phone geared towards? I would like to say this phone, a lot of people is probably not going to pick up on this phone. I think a lot of people are waiting on Samsung because I know other manufacturers, OEMs, are going to come out with this technology as well, or go in this format, because for our cell phones, the technology, I think we done put so much into these phones that we're running out of stuff to do with them. You know, they have good processors, multitasking, you know, great video games on there. You know, so there's a lot of things you can do with these cell phones these days, but not to say that, you know, we're running out of ideas, but, you know, something different. So ZTE wanted to be ahead of the curve and bring out this foldable display. And like I said, I think a lot of people are going to wait for Samsung and other manufacturers to bring out theirs. I know Samsung is in the works of doing one now, and I think they're coming out with the Galaxy X that's supposed to be a foldable display. So let's see how that turns out. But yeah, like I said, I don't think a lot of people is going to, you know, they'll look at it and say it's a cool device or whatnot, but would they actually purchase it? I don't think so. I think techies will probably go out and get it, and, you know, someone, you know, the person or the consumer who wants to be different may pick up this phone just because, you know, they want to be different. You know, when you're at a party and everybody has their traditional cell phone, regular cell phones, you pull out this phone and it's foldable and all the stuff that you can do, and you get some attention with it. So, and it's only an AT&T exclusive, so that's a bummer as well. But, you know, I think if I was ZTE, I don't know why manufacturers do that. You know, probably because it's a good deal for them. But, you know, you want to get your phone out to the masses, so why limit yourself to one carrier? But that's what they did. They decided to go with AT&T, so it's only exclusive. It's exclusive in AT&T, so that's where you can pick it up at. But the price, if I'm not mistaken, the price is going for around $620. I would have preferred to be maybe, you know, $550, $500, but that's just my opinion. $620. I don't really care for that price, because when you start spending $620, then you're going close to flagship range. You can go get you a Galaxy S8. You can get an LG G6, things of that nature, devices like that. So for $620, but if you do pick this up, you'll stand out from the crowd. You know, you'll have a foldable phone with two screens, two 5-point LCD screens. You know, no other phone out there right now is really doing that. So let's see if ZTE picks up some steam with this, and let's see how they do. My prediction is I think it's going to be okay, but you won't see it out in public like that. You know, you may not even see it. You know, like I said, the techies, they'll pick it up, or someone who wants to be different and stand outside or think outside the box as a normal consumer, like, you know, to be different. But you won't see it a lot out there, I don't think. That's just my opinion, but hopefully I'm wrong, and this phone is a success. So I just wanted to talk about that a little bit and get your thoughts and opinions on this new ZTE. Hopefully I can get my hands on it, check it out, see what it's about, and take it from there. So yeah, let me know what you guys think. Drop your comments in the box below. Let's talk about this. Will you pick this phone up? $620. Are you interested in it, or are you going to wait for another manufacturer like Samsung, or you just, you know, stick with your traditional phone? Let's talk about it. Let's chat it up in the comment box. So any comments, questions, concerns, hit me up. But other than that, that's it. Just wanted to give you a quick rundown on this ZTE phone. So it's the ZTE AXON M. Oh, and one more thing too. A lot of people was upset because ZTE, the AXON 7, you know, was out last year, and they was looking for the successor to that, the AXON 8, which they didn't come out with, but they came out with the M instead, which the M stands for, I believe, multiple, mobile, something like that. So, but anyways, yeah. But yeah, just wanted to give you a quick rundown on the ZTE AXON M. So let's talk about it in the comment box, and then I'll talk to you guys later. Peace.